Hello and welcome to Band Recording. Thank you for commenting on my unboxing video of the Tannoy Gold 8. Today I will review them and try to answer your questions. I will not go into the specifications, you can read them at Tannoy's official webpage, the link is in the description below this video. Features. Now let's have a look at the features. The Tannoy Gold 8 are made in China, they have a sturdy build and clean finish. Every monitor comes with a manual, a power plug and a 3.5mm stereo jack wire. In the front there is Tannoy's famous dual-centric speaker with the 8-inch woofer and the integrated 1-inch tweeter. Below we have the baseboard. The nice thing about having a baseboard at the front side of your speakers is that if you have your monitor standing close to the wall, which is not optimal but often the case, the bass response won't be too overwhelming so you don't end up with thin sounding mixes. The optimal position of your studio monitors should be approximately a half a meter away from the wall behind them. Integrated into the baseboard is the control panel. Here you can find the volume control and the high frequency trim as well as a power LED and the cool Tannoy logo. At this point I want to emphasize how convenient it is to have these controls on the front side of the speaker. You can instantly see and adjust the volume of your speaker by just reaching out and changing the level without having to bend over the monitor or crawling behind it in order to do so. The volume knob has a nice smooth resistance and goes from -24 turned fully down to -12 with a little center dent up to 0 turned fully up. The high frequency trim has 5 settings, -2, -1, 0, 1 and 2, latching with a nice click into the desired position. Both knobs have an ergonomic shape, a nice size and a clear indicator which makes them easy to operate. The power LED lights in a nice green color indicating that the monitor is on and changes to red if the monitor goes into standby mode or if the overall audio level is too high. At the back of the monitor there is an aux input for direct playback from your computer or phone via the 3.5mm stereo jack. Next there is a monitor link output for connecting another monitor also via the 3.5mm stereo jack. The speaker position selector switch can be toggled left or right and should be adjusted accordingly to the speaker's position in the room. The bass adjust is a low frequency trim allowing you to lower the bass from 0 to -2 down to -4. The Tannoy Gold accepts 2 input sources simultaneously via the balanced or unbalanced 1/4-inch jack and XLR connector. Above the inputs is an auto standby switch which can be toggled on. This engages a mode that will shut down the speaker when no audio is being played back. In this case the LED at the front panel will turn red. The speakers will automatically turn back on when playing music. This takes about 4.5 seconds, so I don't recommend it when actively working on a mix. At last we have the power plug connector and the power switch, which is located directly above the power cable, making it easy to find without looking. Sound. And finally the sound. In my opinion the Tannoy Gold 8 have a very linear frequency response throughout the whole spectrum. They sound neither nice or pretty nor harsh or meaty in any way, just very neutral and balanced, which makes them great studio monitors for detailed work. The stereo imaging is extremely clear, making it easy to locate the instruments in your mix. With these monitors, I particularly notice the difference in various audio resolution. Listening to music on YouTube or saved as an MP3 file versus a CD makes a huge difference with these speakers. When listening to my own mix on different speakers, I realized that the Tannoys translate really well. Questions. To answer your questions about the sub-bass response of the speakers, I must say they perform well, but I guess if you are making music that is mainly happening in this register, you will need a subwoofer. The bass response is great, but when listening to a sub-bass program, I had a feeling like there is something missing at the bottom end. Please know that I'm no expert in this area since the music I make does not require this very low end. Also, I didn't notice any distortion of the woofer when listening to bassy music with loud volume, nor when watching a movie trailer like for example Rambo or Terminator. I also played Battlefield 1 on these speakers and they blow your head clean off. You can use the high frequency trim on the front panel to lower the trebles in case the monitor starts sounding too sharp for your ears. I was asked if the Tannoy Gold can be used as speakers for critical listening of music from a bigger distance. It is possible, but I wouldn't recommend them for this kind of application since these are near-field studio monitors designed to produce music. Appearance. Ultimately, my opinion about the appearance. These speakers look extremely elegant and professional. They are pure pleasure to look at. They are bigger than I expected, but after a week of having them standing on my studio desk, I got used to their size. I love them and recommend them to anyone who wants to upgrade their studio with a pair of professional monitors. Thank you for watching. Till next time.